A very good morning to you, all you smilers. You're coming out with me again today, are you? We only went out yesterday. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? There's no trains due at the moment, as far as I know. So we've got the whole place to ourselves. Now, what we was going to do this morning was get a train. It's a car train day for starters. But we're going to get the train to Bedford and then to Bletchley and stay there for the car train and one or two other workings, and then go to Watford Junction to get the car train there, and then get on the southern service to where are we going? Shepherd's Bush, Kensington Olympia maybe. And then I totally changed my mind and thought, no, I had a long day out yesterday. I was very tired last night. So I thought, okay, just go as far as Bletchley today and leave the other stretch for another day, like on a Monday when there might be some locos at Wembley Yard. So that's my plan today, just to go to Bletchley. See you there. Or maybe before. I didn't have time to film the train coming in. I was chatting to some guy who has come here from Northampton to get the train to London rather than go from Northampton to London. Amazing what people do, isn't it? Anyway, very chatty. This is the old first class. This used to be. This whole train is now standard class, and you actually got a little table here. Look. So there you go. The train's very, very quiet because it's only called at Kettering and Wellingborough, and when it gets to Bedford there'll be hordes of people clambering on it to go to London. Lovely out there. This is right at the very end of an 8-carriage train, so it might throw us about a little bit. Lovely, more lovely to be out. I love it when I can come out. I'll be going out again tomorrow, I think. Well, maybe with David. That'll be a surprise for you. And do it now while the weather's reasonable, because I will not want to get out in the morning. I was up at 6:30 this morning. Taxi at 8:30. It's now 10 minutes to 9. That lovely sun up there, look. Blinds you. That's normally I sit on the other side, so this is the Nen Valley, and there's a river Nen runs through there, and we actually go over a viaduct, lovely viaduct that you can see from the main A45 road. Get some nice photographs. There you go, on the viaduct now. And the freight line viaduct is higher than the passenger, because the freight lines were built long after the passenger lines. Okay, see you later. Well, a very speedy journey, about 100 miles an hour, and we're almost in Bedford. Bedford is the end of the Thameslink service, which travels right through London via London St Pancras and Blackfriars, and oh, again we've got one there. That's good, thank you very much. Be a 66 on there, I think. There you go. He was there yesterday. Well, it wasn't probably the same driver who needed a day off now. So we'll do a little bit of filming here at Bedford, the Thameslink services, see what else comes along. And then we'll be getting on the little 2-car unit and going to Bletchley. See how many people are here. Not up this end, they'll be down farther down on right at the end of the train. Can you hear me, Mother? I said there won't be many people up here because I'm right down the end of the platform.
On the line 10, D70 classified as HT, time service into London.
Oh, you've missed them, they've nearly all got on the train.
Sector 20 on platform 2, train is now at departure and the doors are about to close. Please check the doors, please, on platform 2.
See how quiet they are. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're alright, buddy. I'm in your way, I think.
Nah, you're not. Oh, right. Oh, look at this, full house.
That's a tricky one, isn't it?
We've probably got class.
Oh, no, go that way a bit.
Sorry. No, don't worry at all. We made it.
Doors opening. Lift going up.
You're squeezing.
Oh, you're coming in with me, are
Yeah,
you?
squeeze one more extra one in here.
Top secret. A lot of people, I used to get confused with this. Always want to press the wrong bloody button.
I'll keep pressing around one, I'll go up there and I'm pressing first. I'm already on first. I've stood here, two of us have stood here for about 5 minutes. Anyway.
Well, they'll be out in a minute.
Bridge. Doors opening.
Doors open.
Going down.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
There you have a look at the view up here. Just missed a train. That's looking towards London. This is looking towards, well, Leicester. Pardon me, Nottingham, Sheffield, Derby. Look at that. Wrong side. Oh no, I'm not. 2 freights already. Well, that's a bit unexpected. I think that's running a bit late. Pardon me, my throat's very cloggy this morning. Doesn't matter. And that one, that one up where we passed, as we arrived at Bedford, we passed that freight train. Well, that should be coming down now. The roads are quite clear for it, so just keep your fingers crossed. This one's now pulling away. They'll be calling all the small stations as far as Luton, and then Luton Airport Parkway, Harpington, St Albans, and then straight into London St Pancras. Well, slowly but surely we've got that freight train coming down, and it's going to, I'm sure it's going to Radlett, just south of St Albans, and that's where the other one came from that's just gone north.
¿Aquí hay cámaras? Podemos coger la negrita y la bajar aquí y el que no quiere filmar.
Just hear the power of that, eh? Well, I think so far it's a very satisfying half an hour. What do you think, Smilers? Glad you came with me, aren't you? And I'm glad to have you. It's a 360 going back to Wellingborough and Corby. I'm going to have a fisherman's friend in a minute. Where are all these people going at 9:45 in the morning? Are they all going to Buckingham Palace? The Queen is now in London. I've watched a lot of it on, well, not a lot, a bit of it on telly last night. Very, very sad the old dear's gone, but she did a good job. Very tough, very tiring. The time that's picked up passengers at Luton Airport Parkway, Harpenden and St Albans, that train will be full up. Seems a bit late for workers, but then again they have flexible hours now, don't they? Oh well. That is going to Brighton, on the seaside on the south coast, and as that one goes out, another one comes in. That's the way they work it here. Never a dull moment unless one breaks down or the wires come down or something like that. Look at that, smooth as hell.
Train now at this platform is at 10:05, Gatwick Airport.
Yeah, when that goes out, it's going to Gatwick Airport. The man's just said so. I've just had a word with my grandson, who's going to collect his first decent car today. Well, they're on their way now, so let's wish them the best of luck, because we might need that car to go train spotting. Okay, see you in a little while. Well, here comes our little two-car unit. Converted from 2 coaches and a driver unit from the London Underground. It's a couple of minutes late, but I'm sure nobody's bothered about that. hardly anybody on it. Driver and a conductor, that's about it, I think. 3 or 4 getting on though. Just goes to show, couldn't see anybody sitting on there.
This is Bedford. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage.
There. Oh, these seats are better than those. Normally I sit on one of those, but these are much softer. Very nice. Thank you very much.
We are now approaching Bletchley, our final destination where this train terminates. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step on
Now
the
entering
before
Bletchley.
removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
And the tracks over that side go up and over the viaduct. We just missed the cement train, which is just a bit of a shame, but there you go. So our main objective now is the car train, which is in about an hour away, I think, or 3/4 of an hour. And normally I go on that platform, but this morning for the car train I'm staying over here on this platform. Okay, our first train is a London North Western unit going to London Euston, calling it Leighton Buzzard only. 8 carriages. Quite a few people about, even on this station. Direct run into London. Glad I'm not going further than here now. Sure, it's all to do with the Queen and Buckingham Palace, etc. Well, I think the Queen is not at Buckingham Palace, is she? I think she's at Windsor now. Well, I don't know, by the time I get this put up on YouTube, it'll probably be months away. But that's a train going to Northampton. Quite a noisy spot here. I don't know how much of it you can hear, but I'm sitting with my back to the cement factory, is it? Whatever they do there. I don't know, but it's quite noisy. Train we've got running through in just a moment will be Crewe to London Gateway. Well, that's our train just going back to Bedford, and by the time that gets back here we shall be getting on again to go to Bedford. And in that time we shall have seen hopefully 3 or 4 freight trains, including the car train, which runs from Toton North Yard to Dollonsmore. Last week it didn't run at all, but I know that it's left because I've looked it up on real-time trains. So let's just hope it's coming through here in about 25 minutes, supposedly. Oh, that's a surprise. I've just talked to Mr. Deltic 15, got no reply, and it comes about 20 minutes earlier than it should do. The car train, I do believe. I just love this. I don't know. I'm not into cars at all, but to see over 200 cars on a train is quite something. He's stopping for a break now. I suppose he's got to wait for his space on the main line towards London. Well, just look at that. I've managed to step over the other side from platform 6 to platform 5, where this train should have come through, I think. But it's 15 minutes early. Thank you to whoever it was that told me that this was going to Poland. Amazing, isn't it? If you ever want to take me to see the car train, I'll come. It just fascinates me. Thank you for coming with Smile Video again. A little bit more to come yet though. You know, I just shut my eyes for a little while and had a little sleep, and that woke me up. It's good life, isn't it? Well, this freight tumbling down the track should be Lawless Street to Felixstowe. And my Lady June would love that because it's a pink one. This young man here he's a driver for London North Western. How about that? And I'm having a nice little chat with him about the car train. And he's just told me that a Vantage shot past him around the Leighton Buzzard area, and he thought, Christ, that's going some. and then all of a sudden he overtook it. What's that?
And went in front of it.
Yeah.
Not only did I overtake it, he had to sit behind me.
And what are you doing now?
I'm going to London.
What, on a service?
Yeah.
Oh, you're driving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know another driver, but he's packed it in now.
Who's that?
He's Derek from Crewe, and he's now gone and he's started doing the garden.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he works on the gates now at the station, Crewe. Yeah. Anyway, nice been talking to you.
Nice to talk to you as well.
Yes, cheers. Well, there you go, a little bit disappointing now at the end. That's the train that I'll be getting on in about 10-15 minutes. And two freights just haven't turned up. And I don't know where that one's going. I've lost all count about them now because they're not running to time. There should have been one north and two south, and that's one north anyway. So there you go. Empty station now. Can't win them all, can you? It's a lovely day though, lovely day. Lovely to have you with me sitting here in the sunshine. There's a Pendo to cheer you up. Well, you get it straight from me just as it happens. So I've got time to spare. So I thought, oh, I'll go on the little unit and have a tiddle. So I went into the toilet, and as I stepped out the toilet, the water train went north. I'd forgotten all about that, so I missed it. So in disgust, I've got to come and sit on this train, and in 10 minutes we'll be on our way back to Bedford. I'm watching that guy out there. Look at him. That is obviously running late, and I was sitting in the seat here on the train, and I was watching. There was two blokes there with cameras, and I was watching one of them, and that's what you've got to do when you're out spotting. Watch what other people are doing if you're not sure what's coming. Bonus shot. So this is what you see as you depart from Bletchley to go towards Bedford. And that's the carriage sidings. I believe it's here where these units are stored overnight. You want track machines, there's always some here. And then we've got some West Midland trains units. Well, here we are at Bedford, pulled in smack on time, and as I got in the lift, as we pulled into Bedford, platform 1A, there was a freight train going through platform 4, which is the platform that I'm sitting on now, awaiting my train to get to Wellingborough. And so whether it comes on time and we overtake that freight train, I've got an idea that it'll go over onto the freight lines. So we might see it. Luck can change, you know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little jaunt. It's not been 100%, but I'll do my best. Thank you very much.
Our next station is Wellingborough.
This is the window we'll be looking out of for the freight train, if it's there. This train sure is rocking and rolling. It might be that we should be overtaking this while it's in the tunnel on the freight line. I just can't tell. There's the Sharnbrook viaducts. So very soon them two lines will be going into a tunnel. Come on, let's have you, let's have you, let's have you. We should be catching you up now. Is that what they call a job on the move?
Sorry?
Is that what they call a job on the move?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very good.
Exactly.
Nice to see.
On-board feeder they call it.
Yeah, yeah. Right, that's gone in its tunnel now. We'll try it out the other end. Now, in a short while, we should be joining that line again on the outskirts of Wellingborough, or more near a village called Irchester, which is now nearly a town. I don't know. Maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. But it's exciting looking, isn't it? There's the tracks there. Now it could be just coming through the tunnel now and we're in front of it. We just do not know. You're enjoying the view, are you? It's good, isn't it? Pretty fast, 100 mile an hour, these 360s. There it is, look at that. That's waiting for us to go across on that line when it gets out of Wellingborough. Marvellous, isn't it? All you got to do is use your head. Thank you very much. Good old Smileys, up you go. Got to wait now 20 minutes for a taxi. Once again, I say, I hope you've enjoyed this little short, well, shorter than what I normally do. Bye-bye. Here's your bonus shot. There you are. So I'll stay on the platform and see if it does get going again. And it is. My taxi's in 9 minutes. I think he's out there now because they've just phoned my mobile. Thanks again, folks, you lovely smiley people.